welcome back to the channel. Today we continued Vinland Saga. Last video, Thorfinn saved Prince Canute, and Askeladd them are gonna take him back to King Sweyn to get their reward, which I'm not sure what it's gonna comprise of because it's King Sweyn. I don't know him, but from appearances, I'm like, he really gonna give none. And then they were ambushed. Prince Canute also took off his mask, and then we saw a leaf like right at the end, and he's still looking for Thorfinn. I wonder if they're gonna meet in these episodes. Thorfinn is definitely not gonna go back home, but I do want to see their interaction with them. But yeah, so without further ado, let's continue. Child of a hero. Wait, where are we now? That's not Swede and, not Swede. Canute and Thorfinn? Is that Askeladd? I went back. He already said my mother. Like rowing body? We enter the future backwards. All we see are the scenes of the past, and no one cannot see the views of tomorrow. Why is everyone getting a new... You know what? All the anime I'm watching right now, I'm at the same episode for each. So I got a new opening in the other one, new opening here. New Vinland. Y'all leave Vinland alone. That is our promised land. He's probably like the king of some... No, why would he... Anyways, we'll see. Because he has a crown, so he must be a king of some sort. Bro, Askeladd's a main character. Mainer than Thor's, bro. Damn. That's Canute? Oh, he basically raised Canute. Does he die? Oh, now we're sparred with Thorkel, like, normally. Or is that like a fight, kind of like to the death? We don't trust... Oh! Thorfinn, bro, this kid's gonna die. He can't though. This is season 2. That is a amazing thing. And why is everyone disappearing? That's like the third. That's Canute and Askeladd. He's following them and. Okay, well at least they changed the opening in the first episode I started today because I really would like to see it again and I don't want to go back. I just want to get through all this. What'd you say? What happened to London Bridge? Not he didn't say bridge, but. My dear son, as soon as you found a boy, tell me immediately. There's something more to it. He doesn't look like he cares. And in the opening, we saw clearly that Canute was raised by that one guy. Always killing the horses. Make them trouble with the days, of no offense to Wales. Yes, with Prince Canute and all that. Gratianus. But they go ahead and kill the horse. Like, I don't get it. Trying to intimidate, yes. One of their hands could easily slip. Cramp. I wouldn't trust that either. We're not make the same foolish mistakes as England. Still of his own. We don't know for sure, and I don't think Canute thinks so either. But they won't even understand. And usually the other one talks for him, but he's not saying anything. I don't blame him. We're definitely gonna get like year past. The palace is a fox nest where parents, children, and siblings eat each other. So he's actually witnessing that between his family. Do you have any idea how hard it's for it's fairly like the prince love to do that? Don't judge. Thorfinn's rude. And supplies. Do you even know anything about Askeladd now? Something even you don't know. None of you guys know anything about each other except what you can do on the battlefield. What are you thinking of? Bjorn, whatever your name is? Oh, you told him what you'd give him without us knowing. Son of Lydia. Remember he said that once? He said that the first time to send that note over to them. Of course, which they responded. But, okay. Olaf conquered the coast of Wales in the past, carried away Lydia as his concubine. I was their child. Oh, yeah. I had heard that the bloodline of the war gods of old Britannia had gone extinct. Auditorius. Okay. not trying to get lost. I understand what he said, but I just don't know what Auditorius is. Auditorius, okay, history class, history time. Was the commander of the Britannia army. Auditorius, a country of native Celtic inhabitants of England in the 5th and 6th centuries. Ooh. A descendant of Auditorius. Oh, that was you? And then what? All of that? Wow, Askeladd is... So what of your men? Regardless of my blood. Oops. Hates Danes. I'm joking, I ain't forget that. Damn, Askeladd, this show. Wait, this show's main character, right? The main of the main is Thorfinn, who he has to kill this one. It's like we're pushing that aside. It's like, damn, it's never gonna happen. And now this is Askeladd's story. The camera's always following him. I mean, Thorfinn he's not really interesting except the need to kill him, right? So we might as well follow someone else. I'm saying the cameraman's always following Askeladd. These people were talking over each other and stopped at the same time. These people back here. Blah, 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 blah. Like, did you even hear what each other said? You hate the Danes. Do you hate your men as well? You kill with them, you fight with them, you sleep with them, you eat with them, like... I mean... You gonna say something? Wow, he's never talked so much. Right? As I said, like, you have to be careful what you say. But, like, you're not, like, too careful. You can have a conversation with this one right here and no one's gonna take your word for anything. Can't believe he's talking so other than me. He's not even gonna stop Thorfinn from being disrespectful because he's never seen Canute spew so much words. Let me stop playing with this. Bro, speaking of a cold, you should see out my window. Like, the snow is... The snow's not falling that hard, and if it does, it's not... It'll just obstruct your view. It's not gonna get to the floor that fast. He loves walking... Not enemy to y'all. To him. Ash's decision. Is it wrong? The ending too? Oh. Ooh, I need to know this song. Wow. She sounds amazing. Oh, I love this ending sound. Like the way they decided to like depict it, draw it, or whatever. Because we've seen these scenes already. It's not even like what's going on with Prince Canute now, like last video. It's what's going on with Askeladd. I was gonna focus on Askeladd with that thumbnail. But you know what? It's all for now. Millet, I listened to her already, like, but on the first take, so not her solo. I swear I have a song by her. I'm gonna search. But I've never heard this tone, this flavor before. I like this song. I really do. Wait, what was the song called though? You're gonna make me go, something like that. She sings like, she sounds like, I'm gonna say a foreigner. Like she doesn't sound like she's from Japan, even though she's speaking in Japanese. She sounds like an American artist. Oh, Drown. Oof. Oof. 2 years ago, and there's in music video. Wow, that song is spicy. I don't want to see the wound. Why do you continue to forget us? Why have you abandoned us for so long? Was she in the opening? Was she? I don't know. A lot of cool, interesting characters are coming up. I mean, it was snowing. Are they walking through this area? Is Anne? Who got sliced up in two? And why is her hand so mushed up? Was she digging somewhere? Oh, those are just normal people on this boat. Where are we fleeing from? Or was his dad was an old king, you know, Ashled's father. But when I first saw this man, I'm like, oh, he looks like Ashled, but who doesn't, right? And they have no relation, like Thorkel. But after you want to show this, you want to show that, and then want to show this, and then that. This whole opening is about them. Like, bro, this is who shows this again? Like, does he leave her? I mean, oh, look at me now. Look at me now. Even those guys the opening. Okay. So for this we have okay. Oh, you messed up, Bjorn. Leave. We got I can't see the hair color, but I was like, oh, if that's Anne, which we don't even know who she is. Maybe she was just there to tell a story to start this whole episode. Who is? Oh, that's a priest. Here's the priest. He's following Swain. He's looking at him. I don't know what you thinking. What you thinking? Look at your crown. And then that, and then with the busted up hands. Wait, what was she wearing? I can't remember now. An apple, broke dirty apple, beaten up. He's still dreaming of Vinland and his dad. You. Wait. That. Oh, okay. About to say, who's he fighting? Someone random. I thought it was Bjorn's fighting Askeladd because more confidence. A lot of snow too. Oh, they're related. Wow, the opening's just showing off everything right before we see it. Oh, they're talking about the love thing. Oh, yes. Doesn't make sense that he died though, you're saying? Oh my god. You remember his one quote from years ago, but you can't remember his name. Well, he protected his son. That's love. Just when I said the snow wouldn't have piled up that much, I guess it did. What? We're gonna attack and plunder this village? You can't call. Ugh, whatever. Does Anne live here with her mom? Was this where? They're gonna get attacked. She's gonna walk over to her tree and then her family's get slaughtered? Don't tell me. Like she won't be there for it? Well, it's not like missing a freaking appointment. It's like, I'm just saying. And what does she keep taking out of this tree? What does she hide in the tree actually? A ring. Oh yeah, when her hand was up, look, she had a ring on, but was that like the only thing you had? Paid for it. Did you steal? Oh. I wonder if God would forgive me if I paid for it. If you had paid for it and you stole it. Her fingers, bro. Holy, the detail. And her dad's so harsh with this like belief on them, which makes her afraid of one bad thing she did. I was wondering what the priest would think about all this. And they're not gonna hear all the snow. I hate them. I hate them. I'm sorry. I'm like, what's his name? Thorfinn, you're here to kill, what's his name? Askeladd, sorry. But then, as they do these things in between, look at you, like, you have a village, you have family, you have friends. And if this happened to them, so you just turn a blind eye when it's happening to these people, even if you take part or not. And even if he feels this way, and I know he can't stop them, but it's just like, there's like no point in you following him. I don't know. I hate them. I can't watch this. They literally took everything. These people will die if they hadn't killed them already. Damn, the way his head was. Because he hates days, looking down at him like he wants to be like, I'm on a date and I hate the days. Oh my god, Askeladd, you're killing me. You're killing me. He understands. Does he? No. He speaks, what was this? He speaks Welsh and, Norse, whatever. Okay, I don't know if he speaks English. Bro, if they don't have enough food for 104 soldiers and took 50 like people worth of food from you guys, do you think they'll leave anything? Might as well they do leave everything. Or the children can, like they're heartless. How could you be so heartless? Because you're gonna kill them. Please don't. Who's saying this? Who's saying this? You're gonna let them live? I don't have enough food to feed them. You shouldn't have taken the food in the first place. If you never invaded their village, they would never have to do that. But the girl could. Anne could still do it. Wait, a whole? So just a disappearance of an entire village. Oh, is that the beginning of this episode? Yeah, this was her in the opening. Bro, if a girl's in the opening, what is she feeling right now? There's no tears in her eyes. I feel elated. I was wondering how she's feeling. She wasn't crying. She saw that ring. She doesn't know where she stands with this whole like belief. But what does that mean? Like, what are you now? Like, why? So she feels better now that she stole the ring because there are people who mass murder a whole village of innocent people and children. That is not the comparison. That is not the comparison. Will she just die there if we don't see her again? Weird girl. I don't know what's going on here. Wow, these images are nice. Especially the last one. I'm like, oh, should I just take it? Face full of snow and she's still not dead. She's like, you really don't want me? What? It paused. I didn't pause it. I saw it buffered. Was he naked too? Eating food while naked? All these wounds. So you're a warrior, are you? Because you don't, because the way he sits in that chair, like he's never moved a day, missing to be precise. Missing, like, where are we now? Did we jump a few days? Because missing, oh, like, we just don't know that they're with Askeladd and me. You seem very nonchalant, like, I don't believe the love between you and your son. Okay, so we literally don't know what's going on, which is understandable. No foreign communication, there's nothing allowed. She's dipping that uncooked meat in some sort of oil. He said missing and you said dead. He said if he had been as talented as his brother, he might not have ended up missing. I'm just wondering who this man is. But like, you see how I said the connections, the trill of the has to be Canute now. Canute now is spinning like, not have you walk over him. He said he's not a coward. He just doesn't want to say the wrong things with his father's permission. And now when we're gonna figure out all that stuff, Canute's gonna, we like Canute, we do. Out of everyone in the show, I barely like Thorfinn. I mean, there's nothing wrong with him, but like, okay. Your revenge for, now you're fighting Thorkel. Like, what happened with Askeladd? How far are we gonna get? You're just trying to get yourself killed. December 10/13. I'm the 10/18. 10/13. Gloucester Earldom of Mercia. How about none? I'm joking. You can eat whatever you want, as long as it's not a person. But he intended to go and ambush him again. Like what Ragnar said, like everyone just wants to use him and he's been through so much but no one knows. Call him a coward without even like knowing what went down with like his father and his brother, like how people then killed each other in the palace. An entire keg. At least they eat. You know? Askeladd would have killed. At the next, what are the north part of Mercia, Askeladd's army controlled Far Village. Why, what are you cleaning? You didn't do anything, did you? becoming very vocal. Oh, yep, she came and snitched. I'm sorry. Don't pick that. I don't pick sides. Just want to see what happens because I cannot believe they killed the entire village. They're gonna ambush. Why their names? Why their names? I mean, Canute I understand, but like, I thought you could say Askeladd then. You ate all of our resources. You're crazy, but whatever. Mimi. Okay, your ears. You're not eyes. Like, how do you could hear a bunch of people walking, but how do you just how much people there are? Bro, he crafted this stamp. Y'all left someone alive. Well, not necessarily. They didn't see her. Y'all discussing behind my back? You can cook. And now you. Your father would say otherwise. And your father. He would have thought it's a chance to poison me? You're the child of king, the Askeladd slave. That's what he said. Oh, at least he didn't hit him what I thought he would. Which is, if he did, it wouldn't be surprising. That's so dumb. Like, do you not want to know how to take care of yourself and survive, you know? Stuff like that? You're not gonna have... Look at this. Now you're, like, missing. And if you didn't know how to cook, if you didn't, like, to survive by yourself... And sprinkle some poison in it. Such a vibrant hair color. That's like the hair color of his mom, you know? It wasn't, like, dark like Askeladd's hair. It was, like, nice and pale. He's so quick to like react. You know, but it's Canute, Thorfinn, and the priest and Ragnar, right? I don't want them to be injured. The rest of them, minor business, but like, you know, since Thorkel found them, and Thorkel would be going after that small group, you know? It just, they did the killing, but then he wants to come and, of course, kill them, but like, the people in his mind is that little group I just mentioned. It's like, I don't... They need to be snitched on, like the girl she told what she should have. They killed the village. But then, I don't want... Anyways. Oh. Why is it by himself? Are they gonna kill him? Why are we still showing him, like, y'all, don't attack him? In the snow? Just to take him out? Wait a minute. I knew he died because in the opening, he disappeared in the snow. But not only him, well, he disappeared first by himself, and then there was like the scene with Askeladd and Canute. They disappeared after, like, Thorfinn was beat up, who was like following after them. They're well prepared for this ambush. Order some Askeladd. I knew it would have been Askeladd. So you want to kill him because you think that, what? If he brought Thorfinn with him, he would have noticed. Probably. You're near? Like, Ashley, what's going on? That's why? Wait. Oh, so this was your plan with Bjorn? So is that why in the opening he kind of looked more in charge? See, oh my god, this man, like, even in death, even when he's been ambushed, even when he's been backstabbed, betrayed, he's still thinking of Prince Canute, and he's even trusted this man to protect him. He said you'll take over, so do a good job protecting. But no, it's up to Canute. He's not gonna want you. Come on now, Thorfinn. But you're a liar. Where's your other hand? be crossing those fingers. I don't know if they would even. Hopefully Thorfinn stays with him. I don't know. I don't know what will happen, but I can't believe you're gonna kill him and blame it on the English and then try to control the way Canute behaves from now on. It was probably gonna be Canute. Is reason enough? Let's have the prince die in battle. Not surprising. You just killed the only man. You just killed the only man that knew. Like, why'd you have to kill him? Couldn't we have like talked about this? Like the only man that knows this stuff about King Sweyn, this stuff about both princes, this stuff about what's going on in the castle, the enemies, and like who we have to watch back for. He knows all this. Not surprising. I mean, he cared about Canute more than just about the royalty stuff. You really... But you shouldn't have killed him. Like, what? Askeladd. 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 I don't like him. Oh, I don't like him. I don't care where he stands. I don't care who he's mixed blood with. This, that. I don't care. Askeladd is terrible. Askeladd's terrible. I really like Ragnar. I like Canute. We'll see. I like Thorfinn. I do whatever. He's not really doing much right now. You know, his whole thing is to cut Askeladd. So like, there's not much to him to be involved with right now, unless he says who he's the son of, because everyone knows his father. But so I like that little group. And I just mentioned them, you know? And now you have to go and kill him. He's like, oh, he'll take over your role. But he did this so that it'll kind of change Canute. But now he's telling you like, oh, well, you don't know anything. And here he did try taking out his root enemy is his father, who wants to kill one of his sons. And it's obviously Canute's from, he didn't show no concern. Nothing. Like, oh, you wanted him to definitely jump. But I could tell, like, even if you're acting stoic and cold because you're the king, I could even tell from that you didn't care about Canute. No, he wants Canute dead. Something he told Askeladd, and Askeladd said, you should have told him before. You shouldn't have killed him. That's not your place. He cares more about Canute beyond the whole royalty thing. He was protecting him from his father. He's protecting him from all these people that want to use him and abuse his power. And then you have to come in and claim this entire thing like you know what's up. Like, he's so annoying. He's half Welsh, half Danish. He's just a pile of mess. Pile of a mess. Killing all that village of people. The one survivor girl goes to snitch off on him, and now Torko and them are coming. And as Torko's going, he's happy for war. He says, Thorfinn and Canute. Like, no, could you leave them alone and say, Askeladd, if we need you guys to fight, kill each other both in the process, deal with that. I mean, they're the most interesting aspects. Like, they're the reasons why, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's like, without Askeladd, none of this, you know, without Torko, you know, because Thorfinn's not really adding no flavor to the story right now. You know, it doesn't matter though, okay? I really hope for the best with Canute, and from the opening it seems like Canute, like, well, it does seem like what Askeladd did by killing Ragnar kind of works, because in the opening, I mean, it's not like he didn't show any confidence, like kind of in this episode when he was talking with Thorfinn and making the food. I mean, it's just them three, a small group, but he's not a coward. He just doesn't, and he said he just want to say anything without like talking to his father first, like, but he doesn't know that his father's his enemy. So that means, I mean, he's just trying to protect him. Something Ragnar didn't tell him about all that. But where was I going with this? I said I have nothing to say, but then I'm just talking about a bunch of stuff. But yeah, so I hate everybody. I think that is the goal of this show. You're not gonna like anybody. You're just watching. You're not picking no sides. You're just watching and hating everybody. A lot of information was spilled in these 3 episodes, like the stuff with Askeladd and then the stuff with King Sweyn now, which is not a surprise. I knew you wanted him dead from the get-go, putting him in war when he's like has no experience. I knew you wanted him dead. And then with those 2 basically things, the most crazy thing, the most crazy reveal was with Askeladd being half Danish and half Welsh and hating the Danes, but you were surrounded yourself with all these people, but then you're still killing. Like, I don't know what his goal is, what he really thinks as he's killing these people. like when the man said, oh, are you Danes, like what he thought in that moment, because he hates Danes, but then you have no problem with killing anybody. Like, where do you stand? You're like literally nowhere. You can't stand anywhere, because no one's gonna accept you on that side and no one's gonna accept you on this side. Once you, I guess, try to tear yourself away from the Dane, I just wonder. Askeladd is interesting and it's annoying because I don't like him. But I'm just going to end it here. I really hope you enjoyed this video, this reaction. Please leave a like if you did. That's far. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.